Hello, adventurers. It's your man Zero here, your favorite hero. Guys, a ton of information just dropped right after I made my video post yesterday. Let's go over that information as well as there's some information that we got today that I am quite happy to see. Quality of life is super important, and I'm glad to see these changes. Let's hop in. All right, so first let's go into the notices section here and go over the information that we just got last night at 12:30 a.m. So as you know that I posted my video around 1 a.m., so I just missed that information. So let's go over it really quickly, as well as first make sure that you're completing your campaign mission so that way you're getting the 1,000 crystals as well as the 100 summons. Very important that you get those done. If you do need some help, do come by the 7th Heaven community on Discord and we will help you out. That said, there is a maintenance coming, so be prepared for it. It's going to be happening tomorrow, I believe, at 1 p.m. all the way to 6 p.m. because 6 p.m. is when the new event drops. So super looking forward to it. I am pumped for this anniversary, or at least half anniversary. There's a lot of stuff that's being given to us, and it seems like they are drip feeding us this information every day, little by little. And we'll go over those because they are super important. So first off, let's go over to the update notices here. So as of tomorrow, 6 p.m. PST, we're getting the summon. So we get a daily free pull. I believe that is up for approximately 28 days or 280 pulls, which is super nice. We are getting new animation. So when we were doing pulls on the banner, we would always get the same Chocobo. Now they've changed that around. So we have a little bit more fun with the stamp card. Now, when we see a golden Chocobo or a yellow Chocobo, we know that's going to be a low odd. So maybe like a 1 or 2, a red Chocobo medium. So let's just say a 3 to 4, and black Chocobo, 5, 6, maybe around there. And then a crazy Chocobo and Kate Sith with a very high chance of high number of stamps. Maybe they'll increase the 12 stamp chance luck. That would be amazing if they did. If not, maybe this is like a 6 and 12 kind of thing. Either way, hopefully we see more of Kate Sith in the coming months here. Eventually she will be released in the game, so hopefully this is the starting process of that. Looking forward to seeing that animation though. Next, we got the stamina boost setting. So now you'll be able to do a 6 times and 9 times multiplier on your stamina usage. So as you might be aware, you can use, of course, just the single stamina usage. So like 20 stam, or you can use a multiplier of 3, which is like 60 stam. And of course, your rewards are a multiplier of that amount as well. So they are increasing this to 6 and 9 times as additional options in those drop down areas, which I think is super keen. Just because, sometimes you can't grind, right? Sometimes you can't, sit there and just keep pushing, go, go, go. And you want to be able to use your whole stamina in one shot. This is a good way to do it, especially when you're doing campaigns or when you're trying to do like synthesis crystal farming or nanopods or nanocube farming. So this is going to be a super benefit to us when we're going to be grinding for those materials as well as events and stuff. Next, we have a new Chocobo areas. So we have Midgar 4, 5, and 6 unlocking. So Midgar is unlocking for us with our Chocobos. We can do those. I'm very curious to see what kind of materials are going to be available in those. Probably see like void crystals, or maybe we'll see a new type of crystal. Maybe we'll get a new materia type, and that will require us to farm in these areas. As well as we're getting the rank B Chocobos. Hopefully that means we're going to be getting, B minus, B, and B plus, so the 3 different variants in the Chocobo exchange. So it's not like the all the way to S that we were all hoping for, but at least they're starting to make headway towards that direction. Hopefully this means that we're going to be seeing, A in the coming months, maybe in like 3 to 6 months, right? So here's hoping. Keep pushing it, guys. I am a proud Chocobo king, so I definitely am happy to see my Chocobos having such an impact in this update. Of course, new icon, and of course, minor life improvements. Quality of life is super important, and actually, they're not that minor. Let's go into the latest update that will explain exactly what kind of things they're going to be doing. So here in the co-op metal exchange update, guys, we are seeing more mithril ore being added to the shop. We'll be able to get 10 per week. So the co-op metals, it's going to cost 100 co-op metals per, so 1,000 co-op metals. But every week we're going to be getting 10. That's huge. So that means every month, uh, a little less than a month, you'll be able to take your weapon up to 90. So there were a lot of people that felt like it was really, really low But now that this is going to be refreshing every week and you get 10 per week, I think that it's going to appease a lot of people. And of course, the genome pods and the micropods, those are all increasing, which is phenomenal because not a lot of people want to grind those, right? We're getting these weapon enhancement quests and stuff like that, but people still don't want to do them. They would rather do co-op missions, and now you'll be able to benefit from that. And especially now, so I'm just going to actually scroll all the way down here first. They're increasing the amount of acquisition that you can get out of the coins. So before it was 2,000 per week, and of course you could still get gain them, but it would be as high of a quantity. You would get like one per co-op mission. Now they're increasing that to 5,000, so that's awesome. And they're increasing the weekly cap to 99999. And there's a meme there, so a lot of people may not be aware if you didn't play the initial Final Fantasy VII game. 9999 is the cap damage that you can do with your characters. So if you're using like Knights of the Round Table and you're all fully leveled up, every single hit would be 99999. That was the maximum amount of damage that you can deal. But if you of course you can deal it multiple times. So that's why it's 9999. So if you're wondering why isn't it flat 10,000, that's why. They're sticking to the nostalgia that we have for Final Fantasy VII. Up here, we actually have the synthesis crystal pieces, dawn, day, evening, and night. Looks like the periodic exchange from monthly to weekly, so awesome. So that means I believe these are going to be the purple. It doesn't state it here, but I believe it's the purple materia synthesis crystals. So you'll be able to get those much more quickly. So I'll definitely have to update my materia synthesis tutorials to promote and suggest that people make sure they get these daily because that is a nice source for that materia synthesis crystal. Now let's finally go up to the last notices here. We have confirmation about the actual event. It's called the Knights of Judgment, Project Zero Remnant. Very interesting. Hey Zero, check that out. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Event starts tomorrow at 6 p.m. PST. So definitely looking forward to that. And it's running for approximately a month. So yeah, well, I guess 8 days, which makes sense because that's how many days we are going to be getting the 10 pull per day. The enemy that we're going to be fighting, this ghostly figure here on the chariot, I can't remember his name right now. Algor, I believe. Sorry, I made the video yesterday and I already forgot, but that's okay. And we're going to have two different currency types for this shop. So we're going to have this little gear and the hoof. And we'll definitely have multiple shops considering this event is 4 weeks long. So expect there to be a variant of one of these, and one of them will be consistent throughout the entirety of the event. The first weapon that we're getting for free is called the Chariot Wheel, and it's going to be for Yuffie. It actually looks pretty cool. I'm not sure what the specs are on that. Hopefully, it is a good weapon for Yuffie. I mean, it's a free-to-play weapon, so it's going to be okay, but it's not going to be anything crazy. Oh, also, just to make sure, I point out we're getting 4-star weapon here and a weapon guaranteed, a ticket draw from the shop and parts. So that means we're going to be getting Yuffie parts in the event shop as well. So if you need to build any of the weapons that we previously had for her, hey, now you're going to be getting some weapon parts. So maybe we'll be getting like 20 to 50, maybe even 100 based on the fact that we're getting such an increase in everything that we can gather right now. So super, super useful. Now let's hop over to X. All right, so here we got the information of the event again here, which we already went through. But here, guys, check this out. We have confirmation about what the outfit is going to be. So we did find out, of course, that the first banner is going to be a cloud weapon and a Glen weapon. That said, though, there is going to be a limit break attached to those weapons. So that information was actually surprisingly not in the game notices. And yeah, so I took a look and confirmed. They removed the information that Cloud and Glenn are going to be the first characters that we're going to be seeing from this event from the game notices. So very interesting that they would remove that now after it's been already saved and shared. But definitely looking forward to it. Though in this picture you see either Zach in the background, kind of looks like and Geo, right? But it's probably going to be Zach. Like, let's face it, they're not going to add a new character right now. And if they were, it's not going to be Angeal. It'll be like Sid or something like that, considering they showed us the High Wind, right? So here in the background, though, it's actually pretty critical. I like that design. The sword. You might not be able to see it here very easily. Let's see if I can zoom in here and give you guys a decent view. So check that out, guys. That looks amazing. The armor for Cloud looks stunning. And check out that weapon. Check out that weapon back there. That looks so cool. It's got like a big giant materia right in the center. What a cool looking weapon design. I wish I could take that weapon design and put it on Cloud because I don't use Zac very much, but if that was on Cloud, I'd be very happy. And Cloud's sword looks pretty cool too. Look, it actually has a big kind of empty slot there as well. Maybe what we're seeing here is holy and dark materia. I'm not sure, but I'm looking forward to it. And really, guys, that's it for this video. Hopefully, guys, you enjoyed it. There's a lot coming, and I would not be surprised by the time I post this video, more information drops. Hopefully, you guys are excited for the event. I am hyped as hell. I got 40 pulls from those red tickets that I saved up, as well as I have 20K here in blue gems that I am looking just to blow. I want that weapon from Cloud. I want that limit break for Cloud. Cloud is one of my main characters that I utilize in my team compositions, and I want him to have the best of the best. And that outfit is sick. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care of yourselves, adventurers. Be well.